Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play of Hearts of Iron 4 as Fascist Brazil, The Wrath of Rio, as the series is titled. We're currently in World War II. Germany is beating up on the Allies somewhat. They're slowly starting to march their way into France. Looks like the Soviet Union is having a war against just me. Literally. That is all that's going on, is I am in a war against the Soviet Union and all their fun friends. So I need to hurry up and shore up some of these attacks here that are going on. I'm currently in a massive bit of a struggle to try and take out Paraguay. I have giant reinforcements over here from what I believe is the Soviet Union fighting up here with Venezuela, because for some odd reason Venezuela joined the Comintern. I guess just joined whatever alliances are possible. And yeah, I'm surprised the US hasn't interdicted it all, because usually they can prevent that sort of a thing, but maybe not. Maybe not indeed. Oh well. We'll take it as it sits for now. We'll make it work. We'll just have to keep an eye on what's happening here. We need at least you guys to attack in there, along with you. As why you guys aren't attacking, to quickly take out these guys since they're out of commission, to free up these borders and put more stuff up here is beyond me. So let's go ahead and take out that. Man, if we can hurry up before they get cut off, that'd be great. But I think I might be in a bit of trouble. So Paraguay has capitulated, actually. So that is problem solved down there. I was not actually expecting that to happen that quickly. Alright, so I must have just captured their capital. Let's go ahead and put you all around. How much time do I have before I have to go to war here? March. So not much time. And let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we'll try and get my troops there and set that up to go to war real quick. I have free factories. Where should I put it? I'm thinking I kind of need more of those guys. Infantry equipment will come and go. Well, I can put, well, let's put one more here. So let's put a few more there. We kind of need those a lot. So it still want me to get oil. Oil's not the big problem. It's steel that's the big problem. So let's increase my steel intake. In terms of anything else, let's see here. Well, I think we're pretty much good elsewhere. Could do tank designer. Could do... what else do we have here? Opinion. Figurehead national unity is up. Let's do this guy to gain additional power, shall we? Let's do that. Alright, so Uruguay, we need to go to war with you shortly. We need this war to hurry up. Or we need this battle to hurry up, is kind of what's going on. Because they're completely out of supply. So as soon as we can take them out, that's 4 lefts on our plate that we got to deal with. And then we'll pretty much have this area captured. So they're at 80. Come on, they've got like nothing left. They have no supply. How am I not overtaking them? All I can do is hope that the AI is not smart enough to come into here. If they do, I'm in trouble. But luckily, I pocketed these guys. Oh, so yeah, I don't think we ever discussed that, but pocketing is kind of you remove them from their supply. As you can see here, let's actually pause and take a look at our supply areas. So I'm doing decently for supply. Not the greatest, because this can certainly be upgraded a little. Notice how the supply there is red, but it's not the worst. So, could be worse. But yeah, so supply is generally okay there. These guys, however, completely out of supply. They have nothing coming in at all. So they have nothing to reinforce this, and basically, once I take that over, they're pretty much eliminated. So let's take a look at this supply graph, now that I actually have upgraded supply here, and start to see the demands and the needs. Alright, so let's take a look at one of these. Like, this is 40 over 80. What does that 40 represent, and what does that, or 4 over 8? So this is basically telling me that the average infrastructure of the state is 4, and will increase how much supply can go through it. The total level in the area is 8, so I can click to queue up more infrastructure. Right now, however, there is a 0 demand for the supplies that can reach that area out of the 49 it can support. So that's good. Whereas something like up here, I'm currently demanding 8 out of the 14 in this area, which is not bad. I can supply 14 points of supply into this area, and I'm only using 8 of it. Whereas down here, I'm only using 1 of the 14, and then the entirety of the stinking rainforest, I'm using 11 of the 19. That's not bad. I still don't quite get the number, the red number over the lower number, because that's the total infrastructure. Does that mean it can't be what it requires? I think I'm fine though. As long as the gas tank is fine, I should be fine. And currently I'm at 8 out of 14, so I'm good there. That's 1 out of 14, that's good, and that's 11 out of 19, so that's also good. So I think for the most part, I'm okay. These guys will also be good because I'm using 4 out of 75, that's really built up. 0 out of 71 there, so that's fine. And then these two, not even remotely close to what it's required. So I think, all in all, we're pretty solid. Let's go ahead and reinitiate. Let this keep going. Let's have this complete here so that I can eliminate all these troops. See, they're eliminating one by one, and boom, took all of them out. So that means I just eliminated all the troops in this area. They are not refunded, they do not pass go, they do not collect $200. I take this territory, and there's nothing to defend it. So just like that, boom, gone. Who is in low supply? Nobody. Supply is reinitiated. So we're going to reinforce our borders here, help that out. Everything will be good to go. I have more stuff I can use. We will put you in here. Ooh, I have more things though. We'll get you over there. We have dockyards, so let's go ahead and increase our... How many do I have? We can do that. And we still have more of these factories, so let's increase you to there. Alright, so we are hurting for a lot of things at this point. We need aluminum, steel, and oil. We might as well request all of it. Aluminum. Now let's drop you to 0. Let's bump you up, get what I need from America, and steel. Get everything we need from America. It's pretty much what we're going to do. So there we go. Now we're good to go there. We are somehow doing halfway decent against these guys. Somehow. Attacking from multiple angles, higher decryption. I have a much better general. Apparently I'm kicking their ass. Not bad. Yeah, because, so over time, your generals build skills. Like right now, he started off with the forest, and now he has engineer, so his river attack is better, and he also gained mountaineer, so his mountain attack is better. So it's one of those things where when they encounter new areas and new things, their attack gets better. And holy hell am I steamrolling these guys. How am I steamrolling them? I don't get it. What am I doing? What am I doing that's doing so well? I don't know. Alright, so we have improved artillery. Excellent. We are in the 40s, so we might as well go ahead and increase our next level of artillery passive ability. So I guess we're starting to get stuff out to these troops because they're really hammering at these guys. We will do the scary thing and change this artillery over to the tier 2 artillery. And yeah, we're gonna bump right into here. Wow, that went massively quick. I don't understand how I did that. That's kind of cool. So now that we got ourselves a little beachhead over here, once our forces start to push over here, we might be able to loop around. So what we need is more troops to fill in this gap. Nope, and it didn't last. Alright, so what we had over there didn't last for long. If we can, well, it would be nice if we could pocket some of these guys, but I don't think that's an option just yet. We need our troops to spill out across the border before we can really start making some of these fierce little moves. Oh, and did I lose? I think I lost it, didn't I? Yeah, we dropped our national unity because we let this one slip. That war goal totally fell. We weren't paying attention. We can gain it back though really quick. So we might as well do that. Get you over here as well. Totally forgot that it was going on. So that's my bad. Wasn't watching it. You are currently in a war. You're currently in a losing war, so I might be able to get away with it. I don't know what's going to happen there. Alright, so with that said, that attack might be risky. We'll find out soon, though, what we want to do. So let's go ahead and bump you up slightly. And yeah, we're just slowly increasing our factory outputs, just to see what's going to happen. Alright, so anybody pushing an attack into that territory? Doesn't look like it yet. So instead of attacking there, why don't you attack like that? What we're trying to do is cause a little bit of chaos, try and thin their lines out, because the thinner the lines, the less territory that they have to send supplies through, the more cut off some of these territories are going to be. Which means it's going to be significantly easier for me to either make it so that they can't attack, make it so that their supplies are limited and I have better attacks, or just in general cause havoc, like I'm doing now. They're having to readjust their lines, it's not going well for them. Oh hey, so our recon company upgraded, which is another good thing for us. Additional recon is always a good thing. You want to do logistics or radio? I think we're good. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's available for us. So we can get mechanized. I can reduce it by 50%. That's still almost a full year. So you don't want to do that yet. We're in the 40s. I know what I'm going to get to. We'll get there in a moment. But we could upgrade our... We could start doing tanks. Tanks are kind of getting to the point where I might need them. We have artillery working. Anti-tank, not so worried about at the moment. We have doctrine working. We'll come back to you. Planes, yeah, it might not be a bad idea to start working on additional fighters. But again, not exactly essential at the moment. Encryption, I'm already working towards it. And then I'm in between cycles for this. Reconstruction, I'm not too worried about. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad to get these resource gains. Again, not essential. So, come down here. We're in the 40s. We might as well grab this, the landing craft. That will allow us to start doing massive naval invasion. Hold on. Well, that was fun. So, this allows us to basically do naval invasion capacity of 40, as opposed to what we originally had, which was naval invasion capacity of like, 7. So then we're going to start being able to do some pretty nice things. So what we're doing is causing that sort of trouble. We're getting volunteer requests from Japan. I kind of don't want them. Thank you, though, but I don't want them. So where was I? Yes. So, ooh, that might be gnarly. We might capture... Well, there's 100% reduction in time ahead penalty for artillery. So that might be something we do soon. So there's 50% research bonus for armor. That's the next thing we want. That's going to be great. Let's do that, because then we can really escalate our tanks. That'll help out a bunch there. And what do we need here? Go ahead and increase our support. What do we need now? More steel. Let's do more steel. Alright, so let's take a look at the map, see what we're doing, what we can do. So if I'm looking at this correctly, these guys should get over here in roughly 7 days. I highly doubt I'm going to take that. I think somebody else is going to reinforce that. However, if I take that, these guys are going to be out of supply. I'm going to immediately eliminate all these troops. Currently, though, they can only funnel supply through one territory, which I'm already attacking pretty heavily. So that means that their supply getting over there is pretty weak. So I can't even look at it. But needless to say, they're not getting the supplies they need to feed these troops. So they're constantly going to be at a weakened state, and I'll eventually be able to push through. Whereas you can see, for me, I have a much larger line, I have much better resources coming in here. It's just generally working out much better. Ooh, they're going to get in here in 2 days. That's not bad. So I might be able to cut off these guys and then immediately wipe out a good large chunk of the forces that are over here. As opposed to Paraguay, we'll deal with them when we get to that point. Right now, it's still going. Not a big deal. Alright, so let's go ahead and re-engage. Let's see what happens. If I can take over this territory, God, please let that happen. Please let that be a thing. Let me take over that territory. They're almost there. One more day and I'll have it. And I do. They are now cut off. Which means, if I could just get troops up here. So Paris fell. Which means that, for the most part, France is going to fall shortly after. Meaning, goodbye France and hello me. So let's go ahead and get this rolling. I want to see what happens here. Just hold out a little longer. You have troops coming. They'll be there in 4 days. You're not going to hold out, are you? Because that would have meant that I would eliminate... Oh no, I might eliminate all of them right now. I think I just did. Oh man, I'm about to eliminate all these guys. Please don't let them make it through. Please don't. Well, we at least expanded our line. We didn't get that capture like I wanted. They're all still trying to get out of there. So I didn't do what I wanted. Oh, now I did. Now I really did. Alright, so we now have justifications against Uruguay. We can go ahead and hit Uruguay if we want. Can you get up here in time? You have 1 day to get up there. You're still working on it. Instead, go for this attack and try and eliminate all of these 18 troops. If they eliminate these 18 troops, that'll be massive. So I'm redirecting their attack to go after these guys because they literally have nowhere to go. What I need is these 3 to get over there as quick as they can. If that happens, and this one can hold, that means all these troops are just wiped off the face of the planet. And that's so huge if that happens. That is going to be incredible. Let's actually put some troops, these planes here. So we can do 400 planes here. And let's go ahead and deploy to this area. No reason not to. And then that'll give me air superiority, which is going to be huge. Germany wants to send me... Oh, they're inviting me to the faction again. I don't want to take it yet. If they do, that'll give them an easy attack against Russia, which we're not ready to do just yet. However, what are you doing? Operation Weisenberg. What is this one? I don't know. That is controlled Danzig, at war with the UK. Basically, they gain war goals against Denmark and Norway. Okay, that's cool. Oh, then they can do around the Maginot. Got it. So did Danzig or war? They're there. They haven't decided if they're going to do anything over here yet. So that's good. However, I need to be careful in case they go to war against me. Then I'm going to be fighting off so many people. Alright, so let's go back here. Let's see if I can eliminate these guys. Please reinforce. Please reinforce. They're going to reinforce. We're good. So we're about to eliminate all these troops. France is now gone. Ooh, France capitulated. Did they really? So that's scary. France is now completely eliminated except for minor little things here and there. That is actually really good. Good to know. Alright. Can I go to war with the Netherlands now, though? I probably could. They own all of this, though, which is problematic. And they capitulated over here, didn't they? Yeah, but then I'll merge wars, won't I? I don't know. How long do I have in this war again? It's June 6th. So we still got time. Go ahead and eliminate this to get a control on it. So there we go. Completely eliminated 18 troops. That is massive, what I just did. That is absolutely huge, taking all that out. Because basically that means I just took out a giant chunk of all their forces. And boom, took over that delta. That is amazingly huge, what I just did. That really makes my job a lot easier in terms of attacking into Venezuela. We just took over one of the most massive portions. Alright, so we might as well go ahead and attack Uruguay. So let's go ahead and declare war. I don't think they're going to attack us. Flight of Rudolf Hess, he crashes. Alright. Let's go against Uruguay. Please don't invite anybody in. Oh, of course. Of course they bring them in. Oh, and the UK just joined. Oh no. Alright, so Scandinavia's in trouble. I think we're now at war against the UK and the Soviet Union. It's called in France. And then, I'm surprised they all joined. Alright, so, troubled times, eh? Troubled times. Let's see where I'm at. I can always join that faction. So, it's basically me against France, against the Soviet Union, and against the UK. These are all things I can't take by myself. So it's a good thing that Germany invited me to their faction. We're going to go ahead and say, you know what, it's probably not a bad thing. We might as well accept. So let's go ahead and accept. Now I'm part of them. Our wars will all join. Everything will be right in the world. And there goes Norway. Alright, so you need to be aggressive here. We need to take out and hurry up, because we need to then go up here and take over those areas. Which is not a bad thing. We can do that. Actually, what I could do is take you and just march straight across like that. That might not be a bad thing just to quickly backhack. Man, we're getting into a massive, massive war that I was not planning for. Alright, so US, what are you doing? Manhattan Project. They're currently not involved in a war, though. They're just currently sending volunteers everywhere. So, National Spain wants to send... Uh-oh. Italy, what are you doing? Italy has caused us some issue. So there we go, we have taken over Uruguay. Uruguay is now capitulated. That is a positive. Let's now go up here and let's send you in there, at least. Take care of all that. Okay, so let's take a look at what's going on over here. Looks like Germany's cleaning up a bit. I think they'll be fine for the most part. I think Germany will be okay. We have 5, so we'll do that and that. That's good there. Ask the US for more resources. We have more factories, a lot more factories that I wasn't ready for. So, let's go ahead and start doing more military factories up and down the coast. And we'll do a couple of these. Do that there, and that there. Alright, that'll keep us busy for a while. In the meantime, you could obviously... We'll just pump that all the way up. More destroyers, obviously a good thing. What battle's going on here? Ooh, so I caught the Soviets putting out submarines. No submarines for you, my friends. Alright, so... who should we attack next? I guess we could go after Peru. Peru might not be a bad one. So we have 2 different factions we're at war with. Did I accidentally engage these guys? No. That's good. So there's a nice distinction. Germany is not having to fight the Soviets. That's a plus. The only war they have to deal with is pretty much what's happening over here. And I highly doubt anybody's going to come and mess with this area. At least I hope they don't. I mean, they could. They very well could. Why are you sending me volunteers? I don't want your volunteers. They're just landing stuff over here. Well, that's annoying. Get out of here. You and your stuff. Let's go ahead and line up against Peru. Let's actually start Should I start fabricating against them? How long will that take? 25 days. There we go. That is not what I want. Lima. Lima is the capital of Peru. So we're going to start fabricating against Lima. So we can at least get that rolling. As soon as I cut off this area, we'll be in a much better spot. Uh-oh. They're landing troops. They're definitely landing troops. Alright, so you guys definitely need to get going up here. They're landing a lot of troops. Well, okay then. That changes a lot of things. Alright, I was not expecting troops to land there. So you will have to join them. And in the meantime, if you guys don't mind, let's have you create a front... Let's have you guys create a front line. Create a front line around these guys. Please. Please do that. And then, in the meantime, let's see about... How are they landing troops when I had search and destroy on? Apparently you guys are bad at searching and destroying. That's kind of what I gathered. Man, they're landing a lot of troops. So they're doing their thing. Man, I thought for sure I was going to sneak away with it. Alright. Let's go ahead and upgrade our artillery. Again, more artillery is not a bad thing. Need to get you guys up there. Let's cancel this justification, shall we? We don't have time for it. For you, let's get our tank designer for when we eventually start doing our tanks, which will happen soon. You, my friends, really need to get moving. Let's put you on aggressive. I really need to start dealing with these guys. They landed a lot of troops. A lot of troops. That's going to be problematic. Oh, and I forgot about all these islands. So there's my armor. Alright, let's pause it real quick. So, at this point, probably wouldn't be a bad thing to start working on our navy. Well, let's get a doctrine bonus. We could use that. That'll be huge, getting that doctrine bonus going. I really need you guys to take over Venezuela and into that. Still working on getting my troops up there in time. That's going to be huge. I need to get stuff over here, quick. What did help was getting those, what you want to call them, out. My artillery pieces. That was kind of big. Getting that out and done really helps out a lot. Because without that, I wouldn't have been able to, I don't know, would have been bad. Ooh, I can call my allies into this war. But then they're at war against... They have their own problems. Let's let them worry about them. I don't want them to have to deal with German or Russia. So the less I deal with that, the better. I can contain all this stuff. I'm not over my head yet. I didn't do what I wanted to, and I let France spread over here, and Netherlands get involved, and UK get involved. Stuff happened I didn't want to happen. It's pretty much about it. However, I still got a handle on it. It's not the end of the world. We can still make this work. Now, what do I need to do here, though? So there we go. There's our next, what you want to call it? Our next doctrine. Do I want to do the next piece of doctrine here? Line artillery's recovery rate, and soft attack. Oh, I don't want to do that yet because I'm working on a tech for that. What I want to do is get these tanks rolling out, because the quicker I can get down here, the better. Grab that heavy tank and then just start plowing through shit. Alright, so let's go ahead and do you. My decryption's going to happen immediately. So just like that, I have my encryption. brings us down here. We can go ahead and do our decryption. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. Because that decryption gives us bonuses over some of these attacking forces, which is what we need. So, man, you guys need to haul ass up there. I'm trying, but it's not exactly going quick. Next question is, can I get the forces I need? What the hell just happened there? How in the world did that just happen? They like instantly took it. That's just weird. Alright, so I can't do anything fancy yet. I'm trying, but I can't. So that is strong. Starting to get more and more stuff up there. There we go. Now we're starting to get a attack that we like. They have more combat width against us. Ooh, now do we have more combat width? Hold on a second. Too many things going against it. The award going on. So their supplies over here are pretty low. I'm significantly higher in terms of my skill. I have a lot better skills there. My decryption level's higher. Combat width I'm at better positioning for. So yeah, we might very well have a good opportunity to take over the capital. Which I think I might do right like this. Possibly. Possibly. I'm trying. I'll put it this way. I'm trying. Throwing a lot of stuff at it. You all get in there. Take that out. Eliminate another 8 troops. That's huge, though, if I can do that. You need to get in here, too. The quicker I can take over this, the better. Meaning I'll have troops that I can then send over here to this nightmare. I know that I'm getting my troops over there now, but still. Fall of Rome, again. Who did Rome fall to this time? Rome fell to the UK. But they're slowly pushing out all these guys, so that's pretty good. They're making good grounds in Africa, it looks like. Way to go. Have I taken it over? I have. I have taken it over. Oh, their capital moved over there. Great. What do I need to eliminate? Treaty that I don't care about. What do I need to eliminate you? Where is Venezuela? Venezuela. 95% towards capitulation, so I am going to have to take that point. Okay. Well, with that, I think we're going to have to probably wrap it up here. We're already at 30-ish minutes. So, I want to thank you guys for coming out to this episode of our Let's Play here of Hearts of Iron 4, playing as Integralist Brazil. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, the Wrath of Rio is going strong. We're pushing the best we can, doing as much damage as we can. It's kind of hectic. And I still have more I can apply? We'll do that. Alright, so yeah, we're doing what we can. We're quickly gonna have to start pushing up into there. Like so. See if we can't get more of you guys up there. Take out that capital. And yeah, we finally have our forces starting to surround this area there. So alright, I'm gonna wrap it up there. Thank you, everybody. I will catch you in the next episode where, Jesus, I don't know, I make the best of what I have, and I try and make these things work. I do my best. Alright, thanks everybody, and I'll catch you next time.